Hey guys, good afternoon. Um, it's about like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we are here today on Nurse Marian channel. It's gonna be baking today. All right, we're on a baking segment today. So, like I told you before, I would go to Sprouts, especially when the nuts are on sale. So these are hazelnuts. So they were on sale. I bought them raw. That one, and then the pistachio. I bought them raw, but the cashew, I don't want to buy. I don't want to play with them. So I bought them. They are toasted already or roasted. They're roasted but unsalted. Okay, so what I did is I toasted them again. I roasted them again in 350, 10 minutes, all of them. So these were raw, but these were not, because I remember back home, it takes a while to roast them. So I don't want to buy them raw. I bought the toasted already or roasted already, but unsalted. And then I did it again for another 10 minutes. So extra nutty. All right. So anyway, what we're going to do today is we're going to bake a very delicious cookie. Healthy. No flour again, okay? No flour again. This is a flourless or gluten-free cashew cookies. So if you guys there love cashew, this is for you. All right. So you know what the good thing is? There's only 5 ingredients. 5 ingredients, that's all you need. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. 5 ingredients. Very easy. You can do it at home. Don't be intimidated. So what we need, of course, cashew. The ingredients are okay. I'm going to tell you the ingredients. I'm going to spill it out. It's very easy. We have it here. I'm going to show you. I faced it there. But it's eggs. If you can see it here. These are your ingredients. Cashew. We'll do this first. We'll talk about this. Egg. So cashew, egg, baking soda, chocolate chips, and sugar. So there's sugar. The ingredients ask for a cup of sugar. For me, I really don't want just plain sugar, just plain white sugar. So I'm gonna do half and half. I don't know about you guys, but for me, using brown sugar in cookies makes a big difference in the taste. There's a little bit more chew in it, and it has like that more of a. It just tastes better. It has that nuttier taste, right? So that's what I'm doing. So for those who are diabetic, which somebody asked me, what if you're diabetic and all that stuff? For what I've seen, and I've researched it, depends on some people use monk fruit. So it depends on what kind of monk fruit. I'm not sure. I do have monk fruit sweetener there, but I use it sometimes for my coffee and all that. But I have not tried monk fruit for my baking, because if I don't want it sweet, I just cut down the sugar. I don't want I try not to, because the real sugar plays a big role with the consistency of the baked good. So I have not personally tried, and I'm going to be honest with you, using a substitute sweetener. So if you guys don't want it too sweet, this is, for me, this is what I do. I lessen the, like it's a full sugar, a cup of sugar. What I do is, you know, half and half. Brown sugar is better anyway. So that. And then cashew, no, of course not a whole cashew. The recipe is asking for cashew butter. So you've got an extra bonus section here. We're gonna make our own cashew butter. You're not buying it. If you want to buy it, you can buy it too. But I don't like buying the cashew butter because when I see it at the store, they've been sitting there forever. No, honestly, no, not too many people buy those cashew butters, and they tend to get stale. They change, you know, those nuts, they change. They get a stale. There's a certain rancid taste in the nuts when they're old, and I don't want my cookies to taste like that. Okay, so what I do is I make my own cashew butter. And be patient. You'll see. You'll be like, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That is it. So going back there, I'm gonna grab the cashews, put it in my blender there. So let me see. I'm just gonna grab it and then come back here with you guys. So I'm just gonna grab it here, put it there. By the way, how are you guys doing? I want to say, you know, you're here with me. Just come on, sit down anywhere. I'm baking for you. Just watch me bake. Here we go again. This video is gonna take a little bit. No complaints. All right. Okay. So, you know, we'll chat. And also turn your oven on 350, okay? 350. $3.50. Okay, I think I got it all. All right. Here we go. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. This is gonna be a little bit loud. Let me see. I want to make sure you guys are seeing me here, because I saw my other video and half of my head is cut off. So sorry. I wish I could figure out. I'm trying to figure out my phone. It says that it has really good quality of video taking and all that, but I'll figure that out. So all our cashews are there. All right, we're not gonna use all this, but since I want to make a lot of cashew butter just in case I wanted to do another batch of cookies, cashew cookies. I don't have to keep doing this. So you just do for me, I don't know the settings of your stuff. So I have crush here. So that's gonna sorry. I'm not gonna pause it. So if you want to take down the volume, it's gonna be loud. But because the reason why I don't want to pause it, I mean I can, but I wanted for you to see, because you have to be patient. You're like, oh my God, it's not getting there. It will get there, and you will make your own cashew butter. You can do this with almond butter too. So right here. So my food processor or blender is really old. So this I've had this for so long. So yeah, it's gonna be loud. Just sorry, just lower down the volume, or you can fast forward it. But you can see it's already changing its consistency. You're gonna keep going, okay? But I told you already the reason why I wanted to make my own cashew butter. Yeah, you're gonna keep checking. So kind of mix it around and there, down there. So this, you know what? I don't wanna really pause anything or change. But I guess I'll be doing you a favor if I pause it and just keep going. But I'll show you because it takes a little bit. So I will pause it and then keep going, okay? Hold on. Okay, guys. So when I paused it, I just kept going. I didn't open it for another 3 to 4 minutes. It started to change. So as you can see, but just keep going. This is not it yet, okay? It's gonna look like that in 3 minutes after I paused you guys. So we're gonna keep going. And then I'll be back with you once it's ready. Okay, guys. So when I paused you, I just kept going and going, and it went to like a pasty thing. Don't stop there until you see like it's almost, because you don't want it, the pasty thing, it looks so dry. So keep going until you see the oils of it is coming out. You want the oil of it. So it kind of looked like the consistency of a hummus. I don't know if everybody knows about hummus. So it has to look like that. There you go. Now we can go for a little bit more because you really want that oil to come out. But this is good. This is good. So that's good. We're gonna take it out. You see that? All right. Okay. All right. So you want that hummus consistency, okay? Yeah, perfect. So guys, yeah, you guys can, if you guys don't have, like a food processor, or you guys just wanted it to be quick, which is, I understand. It takes, I would probably, to have the perfect cashew butter, is to blend it like that for at least, that probably took like at least 8 minutes blending. But you know what? You know it's pure. Who knows what they've been putting there? So here we go. I'm gonna see if I can move this. So the recipe requires 1 cup. So 1 cup of cashew butter, 1 cup of um, chocolate chips. So I use mine semi-sweet chocolate chips. And if you're gonna ask, oh, why is your chocolate chip looking like that? Looks, you know, like old. No, it's not. It's new. But what I do, I'm not sure if you've seen the banana bread segment where I coat all my chocolate chips with flour. Why? So it won't, because they tend to go down. And what happens is when you bake them, they tend to go down if you don't coat them with flour. And then it sticks on the thing, it goes down, sticks on your parchment paper, and that's it. Okay, so the first thing to do, this is very easy, guys. Very easy. Very easy. And I'm sure you're gonna love it. Okay? So, first thing to do, egg. Egg first. Make sure there's no, what do you call that? Let's make sure there's no shell. And egg. And then the sugar. Both of them. Okay? So you're gonna blend this. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna put you up there. Or maybe I can just do this. So we're gonna keep doing that. Until it looks foamy. See that? It's turning. Pause it for a little bit. I'm gonna get another spatula. Sorry. I know. I had one comment one time, why don't you just put everything there so you don't have to keep walking? I know. I know I should, but sorry. Okay, so you gotta scrape it down just to make sure you, nope, never mind. Put it down, scrape it. Just to make sure that you get everything, all that goodness there. All right, and then we're gonna mix it again. Probably another okay, that's it. Then we're gonna get 1 cup 1 cup of, now usually I do two, like I usually do two, what do you call, batch already at the same time, but this is just for you guys to see. So I mean, it's easier to remember. Oh my gosh, that cashew butter looks so good. I mean, how good is it if you make your own? You know it's 100% pure. You know it's fresh. One cup. 1 cup. Okay? 1 cup going in. So, some people are asking me about the cutting board. Well, somebody asked me about the cutting board. So most of my stuff here, they are custom made. Yeah, I didn't buy that. I don't think you can buy it that big, or if you can, I don't know. But anyway, I'll explain it to you. So we put it in. While we mix that, we put our teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Oh my gosh. There we go. Teaspoon. Yeah, make sure that's all incorporated. Especially the baking soda. I'll show you. And that should be good. That's enough. That's enough mixing. You don't want to mix it too much. And that is it. And then we're just gonna fold. We're just gonna fold that one. The chocolate chip. Yeah. So fold that chocolate chip there. Well, we want to make sure everything is here. Oh, okay. Okay. That's good. So there we go. And then I'll put you here. That's my glass of water. Just in case I get thirsty. It's getting too hot. And then it says 1 cup of chocolate chip. This is half a cup. So basically 2 of them. But, you know, I want more. What if I want more? Your cookie, your rules. Okay? Boom. Boom. All right. I don't like following directions. So you're just going to fold that in. Okay? Okay. So I noticed that because I was playing with my camera, my phone, to do like a bit better quality of like stuff. I noticed that the selfie thing for the video is gone. So I can't even twist it. I don't know what I did. Anyway, so that's that. So we're gonna fold it. I'm still working on, you know, how this camera is gonna work. And that's it. That's your cookie. That's quick and easy. So yeah, these are custom made. If you notice, it's exactly where how my counter is, as big as my counter. Because I don't know if you can buy it this big. I went to this lumber store at in North Las Vegas, and I believe that this is a maple wood. So you buy it by a slab, and so as that table right there, if you can see that, I didn't purchase that as like that is custom made as well. I like stuff in a certain way, so, and I cannot sleep if I don't get it that way. So I got this custom made. I wanted this big, you know. I wanted this big because I make my own pasta as well. So, you know, you can't make, when you make a fresh pasta, you can't make it in a, it's not good to make it in a marble or granite. So I think temperature changes. So I asked for this. This is what I wanted. And that table too, I want that acrylic. I think that was the time that, you know, when it was getting so popular and it's so expensive. I'm like, I'm not. And then I can't find the one that's like it's perfect for my space there. So, you know, you gotta have your own thing. You gotta make your own thing. So those are custom made, along with the stool. But the chairs around it, those are Amazon. I just have to, like, I envision how I wanted it. I know you're gonna tell me, oh, your thing is not organized. No, it's not. Could you grab it, whatever. But anyway, I will. I'm gonna work on the organizing my stuff there. Okay, so let's make our cookie. So 350 degrees. That's it. How easy is that? Right? How big you want your cookie? Yeah, that's good? Okay. Is my head cut in half again? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Darn it. Forgive me. I'm gonna drink water. It's getting hot in here. Okay. Tap water. Distilled water. You know, I've done this so many times. I love this cookie. I actually almost forgotten about this because I've been so busy. School starts next week, guys. Well, next week is tomorrow. So I don't know if I can make a lot of videos anymore after that. I'm gonna be so busy. But school's done in November, so hopefully, I'm glad it's done because I am tired. Okay. So, around 2 inches apart, you know. So yeah, people are asking about my kitchen. Thank you. Everybody said it's so pretty. It didn't look like this when I got this house, 2016. This looks plain. So, but of course, the high ceiling. This is a model home, so everything's upgraded, high, and all that. Those things, those are from Amazon. Yes, I bought those. I changed it. It was like this light, and then I'm like, this is so boring. So I changed it. So I got that light. I put that together. That's like plastic, made of plastic. I saw it was nice. I think how I look for it, I Googled it like, not Google, I looked for it, modern, drop light or whatever. So yeah, that's just Amazon. Auntie Amazon. Pretty much. Okay, so our cookies are done. You see it? Let's put it in. I think I played with the time on this so many times. The perfect time for this cookie, for this big, this is a ice cream scooper. So that big, 13 minutes, 350 degrees. One, three. Well, the problem is your oven. So I'm not sure how your ovens are set up. So you're probably gonna have to play around with the temperature. So there you go. So while that's cooking, and also a lot of people are asking, what happened to your arm? What happened to your arm? So we're gonna keep this simple because things happen. I'm gonna tell you while that's cooking. So okay, basically this is what happened. I'm gonna tell you now because I know a lot of people are asking, and some people are saying maybe because you worked out or something, you worked out hard. No, I've been working out for so long. I started working out since I was 27 years old and never hurt myself, ever, never. But anyway, okay, so what happened was, you guys know I'm a night shift. So night shift, what do you deal with in the ER? Drunks. A lot of them, most of the time. So one time I have a drunk patient. It was given to me. It's a lady. It's a pretty big lady because I'm only 4'11". I'm tiny, and at worst I am what? And my heaviest, I'm 110, the heaviest, but I'm trying to. But anyway, I'm tiny. I'm small. So this lady came. She was drunk. Usually when drunk people are like that, we just call it an MTF. The doctor will order MTF. metabolize to freedom. So basically, we just sober them up, let them sleep in the bed, sober them up, right? But of course, we assess them. We check everything, vitals and everything. Most of the time, the doctor orders for blood just in case. What if they're not really drunk, but this one is drunk? So anyway, this lady is drunk, and then I was with another patient, and she was calling, how they call, nurse, nurse, nurse. And I came, okay, yes, ma'am, what do you need? I need to pee, I need to pee. I said, okay. Well, I said, you're pretty intoxicated. I would really prefer for you to, let's do bedpan. So I said, do you want me to set up a bedpan for you? No, I'm not doing that. So I said, okay, how about PureWick? So PureWick, I don't know if you guys seen the first episode when I first met Danny. We mentioned about PureWick. It's like, it's not a catheter, so it's just like, you put it there and it sucks that pee in. It's not a catheter, so it's not invasive. Anyway, so she said, no, I don't want that. Okay, I had to document that she refused all that. So I said, I cannot have you walk to the bathroom because you might fall, hit your head, and that's it, right? So she said, no, well, I'm going to the bathroom by myself. I said, hold on. So what I did is I set up a bedside commode, right? So I set up a bedside commode. So I helped her get up. Mind you, this is a big lady. Help her get up. As soon as she got up, she got unsteady. So she was doing that, and I thought, I'm like, oh man. So I held on to her, and she was really almost, falling there, and that was it. It went like that. So that was it. But I only felt the strain at that time. Okay, I was like, I went on. I finished my shift. Didn't think of anything until the next day. It was starting, the pain started. Anyway, so they did an MRI and then found that there was a tear, subscapularis tear. So that was it. And then needed surgery. That's it. It happens. We work there. You signed up for it. My fault, probably I didn't, call for help. But these are, sometimes at that situation, you cannot really always, at that, especially, the CNAs are busy too with other. And it's just, it happens. It's an accident. So that's it. All right. Well, that's that. We're almost done. I can't see, I don't have my 7 more minutes. And I can smell it already, guys. Oh man, that smells good. So yeah, so these are from Amazon. And this table is custom made with the acrylic and all that. And then the chairs are Amazon. So those, the valences, those are there already. Because this is a model home, so those are there already. But these got us at Home Depot. I made sure that it's gonna match everything. So there you go. Yeah, it didn't. It was different when we came here. Everything's beige. The cabinets are different. So those were sanded. And They're changed color. I think this is espresso. So I'm gonna stop boring you. 6 minutes. I'm gonna pause it, and then I'll get back to you when it's out of the oven. Okay, 19 seconds counting. Almost done. All right, almost there, guys. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cancel, and let's take it up. Perfect. Like I said, 13 seconds. 13 minutes. Look at that. Can you smell it? It smells really good, guys. Cashew cookies. Freshly baked, flourless cashew cookies. And again, you can control the sugar that you wanted to put. I'm doing this because I don't know if my head is going to get cut off again. You can control the sugar, the amount of sugar that you want. If you want more brown sugar, that's fine. The really most important thing, I think, in this recipe is the baking soda, the ratio of the cashew butter, and then the egg, the sugar. Yeah, it's up to you guys. You can control it. So you saw what I did. I did half and half because I just, I like the brown sugar in cookies. It's just, it changes it. Yep. So I'm going to pause you again, and because I wanted to cool it down and then break it and open it in front of you. Okay? Okay, here we go. I made me some tea and still warm. We're gonna try it. Oh well, let's break it first. Oh man, it's still really, really soft. I don't know if you can see. Mm-hmm. Not very sweet. So that brown sugar make it more, it has that caramel taste. It just is, it's different if you put brown sugar. So I suggest doing that, but it's totally up to you. Like I said, this is your cookie. Make it how you wanted it. Just make sure the baking soda and the amount of the almond butter, the cashew butter, it should be not perfect, but it is so good. Oh my gosh, guys, whew. Perfect afternoon snack. I ate my lunch already. I just had salad. Tea. You saw how we made it. The only thing I really had to pause was making the butter. It is the best to make your own. Okay. Um, like I said, you will see that while you were doing it around like 5 minute mark, you thought that that's it already, or 5 or 6 minute mark, you think that it's, oh, that's it. No, make sure that the oil is coming out. Okay, don't stop. Well, if it looks dry, don't do it. Make sure it looks like a hummus, like a, you know how when you order hummus, there's like, they put the hummus and then they swirl with oil, olive oil. That's how it needs to look like before you can use it. That's, I think that for me, that's how, you have to have that oil come out before you use it, or else it's probably gonna be dry. I've never tried it like, you don't want it dry like that. But 5 ingredients, guys, can't go wrong with that. I don't know if you guys still want me to put. I'm working on it. It's easy. 5 ingredients. All right. Enjoy. Thank you so much for being with me today. I appreciate you all. I try to answer all your questions. I know still working on this. And there you go. Thank you. And have a good weekend, everybody. And God bless. Bye.